Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to some Pokemon Showdown. Now, today, we are going to be doing a little bit of a VGC 2015 live, and I got a brand new team for you guys. We are going to be using the Alex Agloza Lanzo Heat Tom VGC 2K15 team, and I am so excited to be showcasing it off for you guys. I'm going to hop right into the session. I'm not going to waste any more time. Alright, so we're going to match against Josh is a Mole. And he's going to be bringing a Moongus, Kangaskhan, Thundurus, Terrakion, Kingdra, and Metagross. So I'm going to go ahead and lead Rotom, Heat, and Thundurus. And then we'll throw Kang and Lanzo in the back. I feel pretty confident about that lead. I know he's probably going to be bringing the Metagross and the Terrakion, but I don't think he's going to lead off with it. Honestly, I do believe he's going to lead a Moongus and Kangaskhan. So the lead that I chose should be able to counteract it decently, as I can HP Ice the Moongus and a Willow the Kangaskhan. But either way, I'm going to go and start the timer here, as we're going to go ahead and just jump cut until this guy chooses his lead. Alright, so he's going to lead off with the Amoonguss and the Kingdra, as I'm going to lead Rotom, Heat, and the Thundurus. So, a pretty good prediction on my part, but not exactly the correct, lead. So, I'm going to go for the Overheat on the Amoonguss, as I'm going to actually HP Ice it as well. I just want to target it right off the bat, as it's going to actually Rage Powder, which doesn't matter, because I'm honestly going to be attacking it. So, the Kingdra is going to go straight for the Focus Energy, as an Overheat's going to be able to snag the kill on the Amoonguss. Kingdra is a really big issue. Kritra is a problem, but honestly, Amoonguss was a gimmick that I'm glad I got out of the way. In comes Thundurus, as what I want to do is actually just protect on my Rotom Heat, as I'm going to go for the Thunderbolts on my opponent's Thundurus, and we're going to see who's faster. I think it's a speed tie, not going to lie. I'm going to protect here on the Rotom Heat, as this Thundurus is going to go for the taunt. No need to worry, I was planning on dropping a Thunderbolt either way. The Kingdra is going to actually go straight for the Ice Beam, as that's going to get a crit, of course, and I'm going to die. But the play to make here, we're going to bring in Kangaskhan, as what I want to do, I want to actually go and switch in Lando on the Rotom Heat, but to go ahead and distract that Kingdra, I'm going to Mega Evolve and go straight for the Fake Out. Honestly, the Thundurus is probably going to go for the T-Wave on my Kangaskhan, but either way, I'm going to be able to Mega Evolve here, as I can fire off a Fake Out, and it's going to do a good chunk of damage to the Kingdra, while, as I predicted, the Thundurus is going to go for the T-Wave. So now, all I really need to do is just target the Kingdra. I'm going to go for the EQ here, as I'm going to actually switch in Rotom Heat in terms of my Kangaskhan. I want to be able to kill off the Kingdra here, and honestly, from this range, Lando should be able to do the trick. So I'm going to drop an EQ, as is it going to kill? Oh, the Kingdra's going to live just barely, as the Thundurus is going to Dark Pulse, and then I'm unfortunately going to go down to a Scald. So I honestly did not predict the Kingdra to take that so well. Unfortunately, it did, as I'm going to bring in Kang here, as what I want to do, I want to go straight for the Fake Out on the Kingdra, as what I kind of want to do in terms of Rotom Heat is just go and play aggressively and just attack the Thundurus right off the bat. This turn, I should be able to snag some kills, unless this guy predicts things left and right. But honestly, I think I'm in a pretty good position. We still have Kangaskhan with EQ for when either the Metagross or the Terrakion comes in. Now, the Kingdra's going to drop a Draco, as I'm unfortunately going to be paralyzed on this Kangaskhan. Unfortunately, RNG played a terrible role in this game, as I'm probably not going to be able to win. He's going to bring in his own Kang, as my only play to make is just to attack this Kingdra. So, yeah, definitely, getting paralyzed, or having my King get paralyzed that last turn, definitely contributed to this guy winning the game. Honestly, I would have been able to take out his Kingdra. He would have brought in Kang, and I could have wreaked havoc on his team. And actually, I might have actually been able to win. But unfortunately, RNG is gonna look down on us today, as I'm gonna go and exit out of the match. I'm gonna go try and find another one. We're gonna match against Sasquatch 3000, and he's gonna be bringing a Hawlucha, Thundurus, Quagsire, Venusaur, Sylveon, and the Talonflame. I want to prepare for the Venusaur and or Quagley, but I don't really know if we're going to lead Kangaskhan, Amoonguss, and then we'll throw Lando and Thundurus, dual Genies in the back, as I'm going to go and start the timer here, and I guess I'll just jump cut until this guy chooses his lead. Alright, so this guy's going to lead Thundurus and Hawlucha, as I'm going to lead Kangaskhan and Amoonguss. The play to make here, we got to Mega Evolve, and I definitely want to target the Hawlucha. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go straight for the Fake Out on the Hawlucha, as I'm just going to go ahead and protect on my Amoonguss. So I am going to be able to Mega Evolve here, as I can drop a Fake Out. It's going to do a good chunk of damage to the Hawlucha, as the Thundurus is going to go for the taunt on my Amoonguss. I want to take advantage of the situation. I'm going to actually bring in Lanzo. No, not on Kangaskhan. I'm going to go ahead and return on Thundurus, and then we're going to bring Lando in, because I'll be able to lower the Hawlucha's attack, and if it decides to go for like a fighting type move, Kangaskhan should be able to eat it up. So the Thundurus is going to go for the T-Wave here, as I'm going to get Acrobatics by the Hawlucha. I am going to be unfortunately paralyzed, as I'm going to go for the return here, and then in terms of Lando, I'm going to go for the Rock Slide, as it's going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage to both Hawlucha and Thundurus, so it is probably the best play I can make currently, so I'm going to go ahead and just go for it. Alright, here I'm going to be able to drop a Rock Slide. It's gonna actually miss the Hawlucha as the Thundurus is gonna pop a Citrus. The Hawlucha reveals the Drain Punch as it's gonna go ahead and Drain Punch me, and then the Thundurus is gonna go for the HP Ice. Unfortunately, RNG has been looking down on us all day today as I'm gonna be paralyzed on the Kangaskhan. I was paralyzed last turn, and the I think it was the Hawlucha that it missed. So unfortunately, we are not going to be able to win this game. I don't see it happening. Our luck is just absolutely awful today as we're getting paralyzed left and right on Kangaskhan, and that is costing us so many turns that we could have used to turn the game around. So I'm going to go for the return here on the Hawlucha as I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Thundurus. We're going to see who's faster. I think I honestly am going to be faster. I'm running the standard set, so we honestly should be able to outspeed this Thundurus, and we should be snagging some kills this game. The Hawlucha is going to Drain Punch. It's not going to matter, though, as the Thundurus is going to HP Ice, proving to be faster as I can knock it out with the Thunderbolt. And then here, all I need to do is drop a return on the Hawlucha, and I'm finally going to snag a kill on it. So there it is. It's gone, destroyed. 2 of his Pokemon are down. 1 is down on our part, and he's going to come in here with Talonflame and Quagsire. So I am so glad I chose Amoonguss because that's just chilling in the back. In the meantime, I want to go for the Sucker Punch on the Talonflame as well as go for the Thunderbolt on the Talonflame. It's going to Brave Bird as Kangaskhan's going to go down, but I should be able to drop a Thunderbolt here, and it actually might kill off the Talonflame. So Talonflame's gone, done, destroyed. Don't have to worry about it as the Quagsire is going to Rock Slide and knock out my Thundurus. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring in Amoonguss. And the play to make, we gotta put this thing to sleep, and we're gonna Giga Drain it for days while it's asleep. So it's gonna Amnesia, getting the special defense boost. So unfortunately, it's gonna get to an Amnesia before I actually put it to sleep. So the only play to make is just to Giga Drain. I mean, it's gonna be 4 times super effective, so it doesn't really matter if he has a special defensive boost. That would have actually been an OHKO right there, but because he got the special defensive boost, you know, it's gonna be able to take it. So here, it's actually gonna be the game as I'm gonna go ahead and give my opponent a little bit of a GG. He's gonna wake up and go for the recover as I can drop a Giga Drain. This isn't good. This is not good, I'll tell you that. I gotta Spore it again because I know we can kill this thing. All we need to do is just get it in the right position. So I'm gonna Spore the Quagsire as all I need to do right now is just go for the Giga Drain. And this is honestly gonna be the game because there's no such thing as first turn wake up. So I don't need to worry about him waking up this turn as I can just drop a Giga Drain. And it should be killing off the Quagsire. So he is gonna be asleep. I can snag the kill. And I'm gonna go ahead and give my opponent a little bit of a GG so that he knows that I actually won the game. So anyways, that's gonna be the match. Where are we sitting at time-wise today? We still got a lot of time. We're only like 7 minutes in, so I guess I'll be back when I go ahead and find another match. Alright, so we're in a match against RKBK, and he's going to be bringing Smeargle, Lopunny, Gardevoir, Meowstic, Heatran, and the Bastiodon. So this could very well be a Trick Room team, but I don't really know for sure. To prepare for that, I'm going to lead Kang, Thundurus, and then we're going to throw Amoonguss and Lando in the back. So we're going to bring Kangaskhan and Thundurus as the lead as he's going to bring Meowstic female and the Lopunny. So I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve here and go straight for the Fake Out on the Meowstic as I'm going to also taunt the Meowstic just to make sure that it doesn't set up screens or gets up a Trick Room or anything like that, because honestly Thundurus is the perfect check to this if it is one of those sets. I don't know. The Lopunny is gonna actually Mega Evolve here and go for the Fake Out on my Thundurus as I'm gonna get faked out on Kang. So unfortunately the Meowstic is not gonna go for screens or whatever I thought it was gonna go for. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go straight for the return. No, I'm gonna actually switch Kangaskhan out and bring in Lando because high risk, high reward, probably the best thing to do. And then in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and taunt the Meowstic because I do not want it doing anything to me. So we're going to bring in Lando. I'm going to be able to lower the Bastiodon's attack and the Meowstic, as for some reason, why did Meowstic, oh, it has competitive. Okay, I did not know that. We're going to be able to taunt the Meowstic as I'm going to EQ here. It should do a lot of damage to both Bastiodon and the Meowstic. I'm going to go ahead and Thunder Wave the Meowstic so that if it was planning on outspeeding me, it really can't. I mean, we're Scarfed Lando. There's no way. The Bastiodon's going to go for the Wide Guard here as I'm going to paralyze the Meowstic and be able to drop an EQ. It's going to do, like, no damage to the Bastiodon as Lando's going to go down to the HP Ice. The only play to make here is to bring in Kangaskhan, and I guess I'm just going to go for the return on the Meowstic. That thing is an issue. I'm going to Thunderbolt it as well and just essentially target it because it's a problem. I mean, it has 2 times special attack. And, you know, kind of just want to take that thing out right now. I'm going to be able to drop the Thunderbolt on the Meowstic female, as well as drop a return on it. So that thing's gone, destroyed, out of here, as the Bastiodon's going to go for the block, which means my Kangaskhan can no longer escape. But it's not that big of a deal, as he's going to bring in Lopunny, and, what I want to do, okay, so here's the play to make. I'm going to return the Lopunny, as I'm going to also paralyze it with Thundurus. This should allow me to theoretically outspeed the Lopunny. Always going to fake out my Thundurus. Okay. It doesn't matter, we'll still snag the kill on the Lopunny. That's what I was fishing for. As the Bastiodon's gonna go for the Heavy Slam, it is not gonna be doing anything to the Kangaskhan. You know, why is this guy running Bastiodon? I don't know. The play to make here, we are gonna actually go for the Sucker Punch on the Heatran, and we're gonna also paralyze the Heatran. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright, so I'm going to be able to drop the T-Wave on the Heatran as I'm going to Sucker Punch it, popping its balloon as well as doing some damage with Baby King. He's going to go straight for the Heat Wave as I can take it pretty well. It's going to actually miss Thundurus, and the Bastiodon's going to go for a Heavy Slam, which means all I need to do now is just drop an EQ with Kang, and then all I need to do is Bastiodon, yeah, it's a Rock and Steel, so I can paralyze it actually. I got this guy right where I want him, as he's going to actually forfeit the game and give me the win, so thank you so much, man. I'll take the win, I don't care. I'm going to go and look for another match, as we're in a match against Powell-Ahmed, and he's going to be bringing Thundurus, Jellicent, Metagross, Hydreigon, Lando, and the Volcarona. So, I don't know, who do we want to lead off with? Let's go Kang, let's go Milotic, and we'll throw Lando and Thundurus in the back, the dual genies. I'm feeling pretty good about that. In the meantime, I'm going to go and start the timer, and I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so my opponent's going to lead Lando and Thundurus, as I'm going to lead Kangaskhan and Milotic. I am going to get the competitive boost on Milotic, which is really awesome, so all I really need to do now is Mega Evolve on Kangaskhan, fake out the Thundurus, and then ensure the kill on Lando by going for the Ice Beam. So I'm in a pretty good position as of now. The Thundurus can't paralyze me or do anything if it's gonna flinch, so all we need to really do is secure the kill on Lando here. So I'm gonna get an EQ on me. It's not gonna do too much damage though, as the Lando's gonna die here, most definitely. So Lando's gone. I'm pretty sure that was banned, choice band damage, but I'm not too sure, as the Metagross is gonna come in. So the play to make, we have got to we got an EQ here, because we're going to be doing a lot of damage to the Metagross. I'm going to actually target the Metagross with both of my Pokemon. It's going to Mega Evolve, as the Kangaskhan's going to drop an EQ. It is surprisingly not going to do that much damage to the Metagross, surprisingly. So, the Metagross is going to go for the Zen Headbutt and actually snag the kill. All we have left is our dual genies, so I'm going to go Thundurus and Lando. We're going to get the attack drop on the Metagross and the Thundurus, but, of course, on Thundurus, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for the EQ here, as, I'm going to actually Thunderbolt my opponent's Thundurus because, you know, I want to see who's faster. It could help. So, I'm going to drop an EQ here. The Metagross is going to take it. I don't know why that Metagross is so bulky. I really don't. The Thundurus is going to pop a Citrus, as it's going to go with the HP Ice, as the Metagross is going to Ice Punch me. So, unfortunately, the play that I want to make here, I want to actually Thunder Wave. You know, I'm going to forfeit because there's no way I'm winning this match. I will be back with you guys with another match. Alright, so we're in a match against Lang Rapper 95, and he's going to be bringing Gallade, Venusaur, Excadrill, Tyranitar, Gengar, and the Sylveon, as I just want to go Kang, Rotom Heat, and then throw Amoonguss and Lando in the back. Alright, so I'm going to lead Kangaskhan and the Rotom Heat, as my opponent's going to lead Gallade and Gengar. So the play to make, what is it going to be? I think I should go, Gallade's a problem, but I almost feel like Gengar is even worse. We're going to Mega Evolve here, and no, because I want to be able to hit the Gengar with Scrappy. I'm going to Mega Evolve. No, I'm not going to Mega Evolve. I just said I wasn't. I'm going to return here and just go in and attack the Gengar right off the bat. And then I'm going to Willow the Gallade, as it's going to Mega Evolve and go straight for the Protect, so that's fine. The Gengar is going to go for the Sludge Bomb. Don't poison me. Always going to snag the poison, as I'm going to pop my Citrus, and I'm going to go for the return. It's not going to do too much damage, and then, of course, the Will-O-Wisp is not going to land. I'm going to be taking some toxic damage, but it's A-okay. As, I'm gonna Mega Evolve on Kang and go for the Sucker Punch on the, Gengar now, and then I might as well just go for the Overheat on the Gallade and fish for a burn, because it is possible. I'm gonna be able to kill the Gengar. It's gonna go down, as the, Gallade's gonna Drain Punch. I'm dead. Yeah, Kangaskhan's gone. I can just click Overheat. It's not gonna be do too much damage, as I'm gonna get a special attack drop. We're gonna come in here with Lando, as he's gonna bring in Sylveon. Okay. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to actually switch, well, first I'm going to EQ, then I'm going to switch Rotom Heat out for Amoonguss, and we should be in a pretty good position. So this is, the Gallade's going to Protect here, as I'm going to drop an EQ. It'll do a good amount of damage as long as the Sylveon's not HP Ice. He's going to Hyper Voice, as it's going to be doing quite a bit of damage to both of the Pokemon on my side of the field. Here, I'm just going to go for the Earthquake again, because we are Scarf Lando, and then I'm just gonna switch in Rotom Heat so that I'm not affected by the Earthquake. Now, in comes Venusaur, which is gonna be quite the issue, as the EQ is gonna be able to kill the Sylveon, but it's gonna be a 2-hit KO on the Venusaur. Okay, so 2 of his Pokemon are down. He is gonna come in here with the Gallade, as I'm gonna go for another EQ, and then I'm just gonna Willow the Gallade because he's gonna go for another Protect. Alright, well, I should be able to snag the kill on the Venusaur here, so honestly, we do win this game because there's nothing this Gallade can do to me to maybe bring the game back, so he's gonna forfeit and he's gonna give me the game. I'm gonna give my opponent a little bit of a GG, and then I guess I'll just be back with you guys with another game. Alright, so we're in a match against Special Tauros, and he's gonna be bringing Gardevoir, Jellicent, Heatran, Scrafty, Amoonguss, and Rotom Wash. His entire team looks so bulky. Alright, let's just go Hyper Offense then. I'm gonna bring Kangaskhan, Lando, Thundurus, and, I'm debating bringing my Lodic, but, because for the potential Intimidate Scrafty, but I almost feel like it's better to bring Amoonguss. I kind of wanted to go Hyper Offense here. I'll go Hyper Offense for the majority, but I'm going to bring Amoonguss just to counter both the Jellicent and the Rotom Wash, because, he's going to lead Scrafty and the Jellicent, as I'm going to lead Kangaskhan and Landotherian. The play to make here, I almost feel like we have to target the Scrafty. We got to switch out here, though. Because, yeah, we gotta switch out. So, I'm gonna switch out, Thundurus and Amoonguss, both of them, because I cannot afford taking this, there's no point in attacking if I'm gonna have an Intimidate drop. So, I'm gonna come in here with the Amoonguss and the Thundurus, as my opponent's gonna go for the Super Fang on my Amoonguss, and the Jellicent is gonna actually go for the Trick Room. That is not good. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna go ahead and T-Wave the Jellicent. And then in terms of Amoonguss, we're going to Giga Drain it. I want to target the Jellicent. Please be paralyzed, Jellicent. Oh, yes, I'm going to get the Giga Drain off. And so it turns out Amoonguss is actually slower than Jellicent. Now, the Scrafty is going to go for the knockoff and knock off my Life Orb. That sucks. I guess I'm going to go ahead and Thunder Wave this Scrafty. And then we'll Rage Powder on Amoonguss and have everything target us. So I should be able to get this this Thunder Wave off nice and clean and fast. In the meantime, I'm going to go and start the timer, and I guess I will be right back with you guys when my opponent makes his move. Alright, so my opponent's going to make the switch into Heatran, as I'm going to Rage Powder and be able to snag the Thunder Wave off on the Scrafty. The second play to make, I want to also Thunder Wave the Heatran, and then I guess we'll just Protect on Amoonguss for actually, no, there's no point, because we're not even lefties. Alright, no, I'm not doing that. We're gonna go, and we are going to actually, like I said, Thunder Wave the Heatran, but then we're gonna switch in Lando here. So Lando's gonna come in. I'm gonna get even more of an attack drop on Scrafty. I'm gonna be able to get the T-Wave off on the Heatran. Scrafty's gonna be paralyzed, and Heatran's gonna go for the Heat Wave, which I'm actually going to avoid. Way to go, Lando, swiftly dodging it. So I'm gonna come in here with Kangaskhan, and it is time to wreak havoc. Oh, I thought we were running Power Up Punch. Damn. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna say all we need to do is come in here and Power Up Punch the Scrafty, but we're actually running EQ instead of Power Up Punch, which I actually prefer. But in a scenario like this, I would prefer a Power Up Punch, just for the record. Alright, I guess we'll come in here with Kangaskhan, and let's just return right off the bat on the Scrafty, and then I'll just U-turn out on the Scrafty as well, since I have the option to. He's gonna bring in Amoonguss, as I'm gonna be taking a lot of Rocky Helmet damage right now. Ooh, that is not gonna be good. I'm gonna return the Amoonguss. Oh, wait, is it not Rocky Helmet? Oh, I guess it's not. Alright, I guess I'll bring in my Amoonguss here. Now, the question is, how am I going to handle this Heatran? I have no clue. I guess I'm just going to drop an EQ here, and I'm going to Rage Powder on my Amoonguss, because, oh, wait, no, it doesn't matter, because he's going to Heat Wave me. Alright, we'll drop an EQ here, and then I'm going to go into Lando, because there's no way that he's going to Spore my Amoonguss, so I'm in a pretty good position. Even if he wants to Rage Powder, I can drop an EQ, and it's going to be hitting both Amoonguss and Heatran regardless, so I'm going to bring in Lando here, as the Earthquake won't be damaging it. He's going to go for the Protect on the Amoonguss, and the Protect on the Heatran, as the Earthquake is not going to be connecting. That really sucks. Okay, well, I guess, you know what? I'm going to go for double EQ. This is right. I'm going to double EQ here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Because, Kangaskhan's gonna die to an EQ at this range. We'll actually superpower the Heatran. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's probably the play to make here. We have yet to knock out one of his Pokemon, as he's gonna bring in Scrafty. Oh, I am so glad I superpowered. I am so glad I can drop a superpower. Scrafty is gonna live, but honestly, I can drop an EQ here. It is, the Amoonguss is gonna live, but I'll be able to snag the kill on the Scrafty, as the Amoonguss is gonna put my Kangaskhan to sleep. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. If only he didn't protect last turn and I got the, kill on both of his Pokemon. Alright, let's switch into Amoonguss here, and then, oh, wait, no, we want to EQ on Kangaskhan just in case we wake up. And then I'm going to switch into Amoonguss off of Lando, because Lando is honestly our win condition. It can outspeed Amoonguss, it can outspeed Heatran, and it should be taking both of them out from this range. So the Amoonguss is going to go for the Giga Drain here, as I am not going to wake up. The Heatran's going to be paralyzed, but this is my time to shine. Do I bring in Lando here or nah? I think I just go for the EQ here, as I also go and do I rate? And I don't know. I'm gonna protect on Amoonguss just for the you know, the craps and giggles or whatever. So the Amoonguss is gonna Giga Drain. Can I wake up this turn? No, the Heatran's gonna Heat Wave and my Kangaskhan's gonna go down. At least I avoided taking damage on Amoonguss, so we'll bring in Lando here, as the play to make is just to Earthquake. It's going to be doing a lot of damage to both the Heatran and the Amoonguss, and he doesn't really have, unless he's bringing Rotom Wash, he doesn't really have a counter to it, and I mean, if he was bringing Rotom Wash, he would have gone into it earlier, so whatever. I'm going to Rage Powder here, just because I can't Protect, and I don't want to waste my PP on Protect, so here we go. I'm going to fire off an EQ with Lando, and it should be doing a lot of damage to both of them, my opponent's Pokemon. Alright, so I'm going to drop an EQ. It's going to do quite a bit of damage to the Heatran, actually knocking it out, but it is not going to take out the Amoonguss, as it's going to actually put my Lando to sleep. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks, man. In comes the Jellicent. Alright, we're going to EQ again. I'm going to actually, oh, we can't Spore the, oh, crap. Alright, we got to EQ again. I'm gonna Protect on Amoonguss because it's like my only saving grace here. So, Lando, I know there's no such thing as first turn wake-ups, but you got put to sleep last turn, so there is a chance you can wake up this turn. Do it, buddy. Do it. Wake up now. Oh, God. And then Giga Drain and then Scald off the Jellicent, most likely. It's gonna be paralyzed. Hold on. We might be able to snag a kill here. Earthquake. And I gotta Giga Drain the Jellicent. Lando, I need you to wake up here. That is going to be my win condition. I need you, Lando. Wake up this turn. Get the kill on... Oh, you're going to be fast asleep again. No, that is not good. That is not good. That is not good. I'm going to get a Giga Drain off on the Jellicent, but honestly, this is the game. Oh, wait. I still have another chance. I still have another chance. Okay, this is your time to shine, Lando. Go for the EQ. I'm going to Giga Drain this Amoonguss. No, I think I should Giga Drain, yeah, let's Giga Drain the Jellicent. So the Amoonguss is going to Rage Powder, as I'm going to wake up an EQ. I'm going to do a lot of damage to the Jellicent, knocking it out. And then I'm going to Giga Drain that Amoonguss. And this, oh god, this is really coming down to the wire here. I'm going to click EQ again, as I'm gonna Rage Powder on my Amoonguss in case this Amoonguss, my opponent's Amoonguss tries to Spore me. So here we go. I'm gonna give my opponent a little bit of a GG. Honestly, we should be outspeeding Amoonguss. He's gonna go for the Protect and try and get as much Black Sludge damage as possible. I'm gonna unfortunately knock out my own Amoonguss going for the Earthquake. Will Earthquake actually? We might not win. We might not win. I don't think an Earthquake's gonna kill the Amoonguss from this range. Oh no. We actually might not kill off the Amoonguss here. I really want to. We're Scarfed. We should be able to outspeed it. But I honestly don't think we're going to be able to snag the kill. I mean, does that look like... Oh, we are! Lando's going to snag the kill. He's going to go for the EQ, and we are going to win that game. I'm going to go ahead and give my opponent a little bit of a GG. And before we go, I want to go ahead and check my rating here. So, we have a GXZ of, 44. We have 68 wins and 76 losses. So, not the best record, but it's decent. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give my opponent a little bit of a GG, and I'm just gonna go ahead and exit out of that match. So, basically, guys, that match is gonna actually wrap up the session and this video. So, thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to take it easy, you guys.